Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex with the Creative Llama. If you see this red live box right here, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, you are just catching the replay. So make sure you put hashtag replay if you're catching the replay. We are doing a cute little Americana angel doll kind of thing. So when y'all pop on, say hey, and comment the word angel. We're going to get started. I'm going to share this over into my broadcast channel here in just 1 second. And then we are going to start painting. I am so excited for this. So let me get this shared over into the broadcast channel and then we will get started. I hope everybody's having a great day. It is Thursday. There we go. Share. No, here we go. Share. Copy link. Did it send it already? It looks like it sent it already, but I'm going to go ahead and send it again. It's okay. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get started. We've got some painting to do. I apologize, I'm just a couple minutes late. I was having some issues, but we are doing like a little Americana, like ragdoll type craft. I don't know if this is y'all's thing, but I thought it was really cute when I saw it. And I thought, let's go ahead and create with it. So we've got some painting to do. So let's first start with her body. I'm going to do her dress in the color Colonial Blue. Good morning. Hi, everybody. I apologize if you got multiple messages. That wasn't my intention. I didn't know that. That feature should have been turned off, but I'll have to go back and fix that. Good morning. Hi, babe. Are you still at the school? If you're at the school, get off. All right. So we're going to go in. We're going to paint her dress in Colonial Blue. And per usual, my paste is a little dry. So I'm going to add a little bit of water and just kind of mix it in so I get it to kind of the consistency that I want. And we are just going to paint her dress in this pretty blue color. Now in the supply list, I put Candy Apple as my red, and I actually changed it last minute to cherry. I thought cherry would be really pretty with this and kind of make it look a little bit more vintagey and rustic and Americana. But I am going to grab some tape and tape off her legs. That way we don't get that blue where we don't want it. Hi, Dewey. Good morning, Miss Anita. How are you? How's everybody doing? It's Thursday. It is May 1st, and the first of the month is always, always crazy around here. So if y'all didn't know, Chalk is having a summer launch, which I just posted it in the broadcast channel. There's like 47 new transfers that are all like summer themed. And then there's like a new ink mat size. So if you don't like the large ink mats, there is a smaller ink mat now. And then there's a new tote bag. So go check it out. And I'm going to post some fun stuff in my VIP group after my live for y'all. So, and new club colors, all the things. I forgot today was club day, or, you know, not club day, but the first of the month to use the new club. Good morning. Hi, Linda. Good morning, Diane. How are you? Diane, I saw your message. I will get back to you after my live. I wrote myself a note on a sticky in my office. So I will get back to you. I have not been feeling well, so I've been missing something, so I apologize. I woke up feeling better today, which I'm glad. I'm still a little stopped up. I'm still tired, but it's definitely better than it was the last couple of days. Yes, happy Thursday. Hi, Kathy. Good morning. All right, so then we're going to paint her face in, we're going to use warm beige. And then I think we're going to paint her wings and her little leggings in light buttermilk. Yes, comment the word angel. That's our keyword today. That will get you the supply list and all of the good things. But we're going to dry this up and we're going to see if it needs another coat. So, hi Janice. Hi Lynn. Thank you so much for sprinkling. Yes, y'all, when y'all hit that heart button and you comment and you interact and you share the video, that helps me out. So even if you've never seen me before and you like what you see and you don't want to purchase or whatever it may be, but you like what my content, then please help a girl out and just comment and interact and share. That helps me out so much. Thank you, Louise. This is part of a t-shirt club that I'm in. I always get compliments on this, and I thought it was kind of perfect for today. All right, let's do one more coat because it does look a little streaky. So I'm going to go back in with my Colonial Blue, and we're going to do another coat of this. And I am going to spray a little bit of water on there to kind of thin it out a little bit more, and hopefully that will help with the streakiness. But this Colonial Blue is kind of like the perfect like little blue jean color. You could use Cadet if you wanted, but I thought Colonial Blue would kind of switch it up and make it a little bit more rustic, if you will. All right. That looks good. Let's dry it one more time. I pulled the trigger and I saw, Janice, I saw that you joined. Yay! Lynn, send me a message. You can send me a message. If you want to know more about the t-shirt club I'm in, just send me a message. Okay, that is something I'm honestly thinking about starting myself, is like a t-shirt club. Because y'all always compliment me on the shirts that I wear. So I'm kind of considering that idea. Hi, Debbie. How are you, my beautiful friend? All right. That looks nice and dry. So I am going to put this in here. We're going to lift up. See, look at her cute little body. Then we're going to go in with our warm beige, and we're going to do her face real quick. Okay. So I'm using the color Warm Beige by Americana. I like this color for like skin colors for me. You do you. You pick whatever color you like. You think that'd be fun? I don't know if I would make it a subscription. It'd just be like something like a t-shirt of the month kind of thing, and you could grab it on my page. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm toying around with the idea, just because I do get so many compliments on my shirts. I thought that would be fun, and something. If you're not a huge crafter, but you want to support, that would be a way to support. All right, so I'm just using my makeup sponge. My line doesn't have to be perfect because she is going to have like a little collar that's going to kind of cover up that line. So the line doesn't have to be perfect, so don't stress about that. Okay. Let's dry that and let's see if it needs another coat. We are going to add, we're going to use our stars and stripes again. So if you haven't seen any of my lives lately, we've been using the heck out of the patriotic pattern like stencils. So I used it on this guy last night, this one, and then I used it here on that little star. We're going to use the stripes and the stars on her today. Yeah, not a subscription. It's just something that you could get monthly, you know. If you like the t-shirt, then you grab it. If you don't, then you don't have to have it. I don't know. It's something I'm thinking about. I'm going to do one more coat of that. Hi, Angie. Good morning. And that'd be easy for me to manage. Because when I've done shirts in the past, or like sweatshirts, I've really liked them. Good morning, Cruz. If you're just popping on, say hey. If you're new to my page, welcome on in. My name is Alex. I do mostly like wood cutouts and stencil crafting. That's kind of like my little niche, if you will. And a little bit about me is I live in Texas. I have 2 brothers. I have a niece and a nephew. I used to be a teacher. I taught for 11 years. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, Janice. Oh, goodness, Maureen, I'm so sorry. That is not fun, girl. Okay. Maybe I'll start it this month. Give me like a week or 2, and we can see. And it'd just be something that you would order by itself on the website. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. All right, we're gonna go in, and we're gonna do the light buttermilk. Now, should we do? Okay, here's my thing. Hi, Susie Barbosa, my friend who doesn't live too far from me. This is light buttermilk. I'm trying to decide, should we do bright white or you're loving it? Is that sarcasm or do you really love it? Should we use the light buttermilk or should we go white? Because we're going to add red stripes to her legs. Then these are her little wings. We're going to add the blue stars here, right? Then we've got her little hair. We've got her collar. That sounded bad, but it is a collar. We've got a heart. We've got a star. And then we've got like a little bow up here too. So what do y'all think? I think light buttermilk would be pretty. All right, we're going to go light buttermilk. So we're going to go in and do the same thing. I'm really liking painting with makeup sponges. Hi, Katrina. How are you, my friend? I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's having a good Thursday. It is the 1st of May, so it's a brand new month. I cannot believe it's May already. Last it was January in my mind. We're almost halfway through the year, which is crazy. I really love it. It's a grand jury. Ooh. Ooh, I bet that's interesting. Have y'all ever like been on a jury? I would be so fascinated. Let me know in the comments. Have y'all ever been in a jury? Or sat on a jury? If so, like, was it interesting? I'm going to do her wings in the light buttermilk as well. Good morning, Tracy. Because I got a lot on her little leggings. I have never sat on a jury. Ever. But I think it'd be so cool. If it was like a fascinating case, you know, like something worthwhile. All right. Covering that up. We're going to have to do another coat, but I'm going to just go in and do her wings in the same color, light buttermilk. And get this covered. I'm guessing lots of y'all are at work because y'all are so quiet today. That's okay, Kathy. Please don't apologize. You got a life, girlfriend. I'm glad you're here now. I'm glad you're here. Hang out, hit the heart button, comment the word angel. You should get the supply list for this project. And thanks, Celeste. We were just talking about that. We were talking about maybe doing like a shirt of the month over here on my page. It wouldn't be a subscription, but it'd be something you could get just that month. And that's something I can handle. So, all right. That's definitely going to need another coat. The legs are going to need another coat. So let's dry. So we've got the longest part is all of the painting. And then we're going to do the fun part, which is the chalking. I was on a jury, but I was excused because, oh, I see, Kathy. I see. All right, let's get the wings and the legs dry, and we're going to do one more coat. Then we have her hair. I was thinking we would do her hair like a gold color, or like a yellow, right? Where's my favorite yellow? I was thinking this. Is that too bright? I'm like not even drying when I'm supposed to be drying. Or should we do a different yellow? Thanks, Kathy. Now, in the screen, that yellow looks a lot darker than what it actually is. It's pretty bright. I just saw it on my screen and it looks kind of dark. It's not that dark. Hi, Sarah. How are you? I hope you're doing wonderful this fabulous Thursday morning. We are creating a little Americana angel doll. I didn't really know what to call it. It's a doll, but it's going to be an angel. So, I mean, it kind of works, right? All right, one more coat of this. That looks good. Hi, Marcia. How are you? Too bright for hair. Well, heck. Well, I was going to distress it too. We could change the color of her hair. We could do a little brown-haired angel girl. I want brown. Hi, Shanna. All right, we're gonna get this covered. That looks good. And, oh, I totally forgot to mention, this cutout is 20% off on my website today. So I want to say it's like 14 bucks usually, and you can get it for like 11. Good morning, Lisa. We could do brown. I might have to go grab my brown. We could do, I could use chalk colors. We could do camel. I could use saffron, which is like a mustard color. We're trying to decide what color to do her little hair. All right, that's dry. I'm gonna go ahead, while we're trying to figure that out, I'm gonna go ahead and paint these two things. We're gonna do red, or cherry. We're gonna use cherry for this, for the heart. And then I'm going to use cherry for her bow. So it's kind of hard to tell, but there is a bow on there. Hi, Robbie. Good morning. But I'm going to open up my cherry. I decided last minute to use cherry. So if you get the supply list, if you open up the supply list and you comment the word angel, the chalk link that I put in there, it's going to have candy apple, but I'm going to use cherry instead. So offload it a little bit. We're trying to decide what color to do her hair. Blonde hair, brown will look cute for Americana. That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, Janice, just send me a message and I can add it. Not a problem. Yes, if y'all want to add this to an order that you've already placed, just send me a message and I'm happy to add it to an order so you can save on shipping. For sure. Hi, Keffany. How are you? Thanks, Lisa. I've gotten so many compliments on this shirt today. We were just talking about maybe starting like a little t-shirt of the month over here on my page. Or it would be just, you can grab it that month. Does that make sense? It wouldn't be like a subscription or anything. I don't know. I can't decide. All right, I'm going to do the star. The example piece that I saw was the star was in the blue, so I'm going to do that. Now, you could change this to the yellow if you don't like the blue. I'm just following the example picture because I liked how hers turned out. So, good morning, Irma. I'm doing good. I have not been feeling well lately, and I woke up feeling a little bit better this morning, so that's progress, right? And we're trying to decide what color to do her hair. I'm thinking brown now. I'm thinking brown. I think brown would be pretty. All right, so that looks good. That looks good. We're going to pull this out and we're going to do her bow. I'm a little nervous because I kind of have to freehand this for a second. So, and I'm not great at painting freehand, y'all. Some of y'all are fabulous painters. And I wish I had your skills. All right, so we're going to go in. I'm actually going to use a paintbrush for this. It's not going to be perfect, but you know what? It's okay. It's handmade, right? I'm going to do it in the cherry color so it matches the heart. And then we'll add polka dots. Good morning, Lynn. We're going to add polka dots to the bow as well. So we're trying to decide what color to do her hair. I can't decide. I think brown would be cute. I was thinking this yellow and then just dressing it with some of our crayons. But someone made a good point. It might be too bright. I don't know. All suggestions are welcome, my friends. A little bit of, to distress it with a little bit of brown. We could do that. Okay, I went a little too high with that. So the great thing with the chalk paste is I can kind of clean it up with a little bit of a baby white. And then we'll go in with our color on top here in a second and kind of clean up that line. Blonde. Okay. So I've got, like I was saying, this looks more muted and brown in the camera. I feel like Bumblebee would be too bright. I could use mustard. This isn't mustard, but this is saffron. Y'all let me know. Should we go Deco Art color? Or should we go saffron? Which saffron is not a color that's available anymore, but you can mix it yourself. All right, let me close that. Red hair would be, you could do red hair and do like a different colored bow. You could totally do that. I'm kind of partial to the brown hair too, Miss Sandy. All right, let me show y'all kind of how this is gonna look. So this is gonna go behind her head, right? Her wings are gonna go behind her body. So it's gonna look like this. This is gonna kind of bring her hair all together. Oh, she does have little hands. We gotta paint her hands too. Her hands and then the little star. Teresa says to add some white with the yellow to make it more blonde. Only thing, I know, I'm kind of going towards brown hair. I think that's too mustardy. Like, I think that's going to be too dark on the MDF too. Trying to see, where have we used... Ooh, we have this. I totally forgot about this. What about, is this too pale? Baby duck? I can't decide, y'all, so that's why I'm asking. Baby duck is the yellow on this little duck right here. This one might be good. What do y'all think? So, darker or lighter? Thanks, Shayna. That's kind of what I'm going for. But I'm struggling with the hair color. I'm wondering if I should just go brown. Blonde would be cute too. All right, I'm going to go in and paint her little handsies. Her little hands. And I guess I threw away my makeup sponge. Lighter. Lighter, lighter. Baby duck would be cute as well. Yeah, maybe we do the baby duck color. And then I can use... Oh, I don't really have a good yellow. I like to think out loud, y'all. So I apologize if that's a little, like, overwhelming. Ooh, a rust color. I think I have a rust paint. Rust would be cute. All right, let's dry these. Then the last little piece we have to paint is the hair. Mix the two. We could try that. Let's see what that comes up with. All right, and we are going to use a stencil today to do the leggings and the stars on the wings. All right, let's mix these up. Let's see what we come up with. Now, I know y'all are saying add the highlights and all of that. Girl, y'all, if you're new here, that's a struggle for me. So, you think you're... What's funny is, Celeste, like, around new people, I'm pretty quiet. But I think it's the teacher in me also. I taught for 11 years, so like I had to model like my internal thoughts for kids for so long that I think it just kind of stuck with me. So, I mean, if you're a teacher, you understand that internal like modeling, if you will, And so that, I think, is just a natural thing that I do. It's the teacher in me. I mean, and I taught like kinder and first grade majority of my years. So I definitely had to model that thinking for them. It's, yeah, exactly, Teresa. I just got to practice. I know, like, and I promise y'all, like, my crafts, like, when I first started crafting, like, I go back, you know, you get the, like, memory videos, and I've been doing this for almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years in July. And I see some of my crafts, I'm like, oh my gosh, they were so ugly, you know? And so, like, I know, like, it's just a muscle you have to strengthen and, like, practice and keep going, like even with crafting. So I know I just have to practice doing it and it'll get better, right? Perfect. Yeah, send me a message. So if you want this angel and you've already placed an order this week, send me a message and I can add it. That way you can save on shipping. I'm happy to do that for y'all. All right, what do we think? Is that too bright? Scorp Trainer, yeah. Ew, no, I kind of like that. And then we'll distress it a little bit. Oh, thank you. No, Lorna, I'm talking like, I know Miss Robbie. I don't know if Miss Robbie's still here. Miss Robbie has been with me from almost since the beginning. And there she is. She's been with me. She's been one of my longest customers. She's been with me for a long time. So she's been around. You know, you just learn, like, as you craft and you find different techniques and different styles, you try different things and you find what you like. Yes, Lisa, they're all getting uploaded to my YouTube, which I need to send y'all. I need to fix this. I need to send y'all, or I need to post the link to my YouTube. That way, if you grab this and you order it, or if you order it and then you don't do it for like a month, because Facebook is deleting videos, if y'all didn't know, after 30 days. So I'm having to upload them to YouTube. Oh, thank you, Lorna. Lisa, yeah, they should be uploaded to my YouTube. I know it does a couple every day. And, you know, for crafting almost every single day for 5 years, it's going to take a little bit of time. But if you need a link, just send me a message. I can try to help you. All right, we're going to do one more coat of this. I'm like getting this paint everywhere. So maybe today's the day that I attack or attempt the highlights. So, all right, getting this covered. And Lisa, Lisa, don't forget to send me your order for the live sale. And if y'all are new around here, I do a live sale pretty much every single Sunday. And this Sunday it was all cutouts. So you can comment the word angel and go shop that replay. It's like 20 or 30 minutes long. You can go shop the replay and grab those items, because a lot of those items are just exclusive to the live sale. I won't ever really add them to my website. So I highly suggest, if you like some of the cutouts that I have, go check that out. Just comment the word angel and check your messenger. The link is at the bottom of the message, or towards the bottom. And you can go shop there. Or you can join me for Sunday. Perfect, Lisa. Sunday, I already have like 25 cutouts that it's on my list for y'all for Sunday's live sale. Yay, that makes me happy, Robbie. Hi, Darlene. All right, I'm gonna fix the bow. This is the part of like freehanding I'm not great at. But you know what? Like Miss Teresa said, you gotta start somewhere, right? So we're starting somewhere. All right, I'm gonna pull out my little paintbrush that I used. I'm gonna pull out my cherry. Perfect, Louise. Louise, do me a favor, send me a message. Send me a message, that way I don't forget. You can just send it to my personal messenger too, if that's easier for you. That way, after my live, I'll go in and I'll I'll add it to your order. All right, that's as good as it's gonna get, y'all. So we mixed baby duck and I can never say this word, so I'm just gonna hold it up. I don't even know if it's focusing. It's yellow. Good morning. Slow morning for you. Sometimes a slow morning is good. Are you at work, Miss Darlene? Are you at home? All right. Everything is painted now. So now here comes the fun part, is all of the crafting. Now I personally throw away my makeup sponges, but you can chop off the ends and save them. I just don't have the room in my craft room to store those as well. So let's pull out our pieces that we're going to chalk real quick. So we are going to chalk her little legs and her wings. Okay, so I'm going to start with the wings. I'm going to use the stars. Okay, so it comes with 4 patterns. So you get, this is called a patriotic pattern. You get solid stars, which I'm about to use, or you get like distressed stars. No, these are the distressed stars. This is the one I want to use. That, oh my gosh, Alex Dawson. I'm over here scolding myself, y'all, because I didn't put my transfers back like I was supposed to. Goodness gracious, girl. So you get distressed stars, distressed stripes, then you get solid stars, solid stripes, which we're going to use the solids today. Oh my word. I thought I put that up. Whoops. No, retired. Gotcha. Hi, Lori. You're painting. Ooh, share your creations, Lorna. Y'all, if you're not in my VIP group, you need to join, because Miss Lorna in the comments, she shares, she posts her beautiful like paintings that she does, like all of her crafts, and y'all, they're gorgeous. So, oh my gosh. And y'all definitely want to join, because that's where you can post your creations too. So comment the word angel and you will get the link in the message. All right, so we are going to have to pick this up and move it, but we're not going to have to clean it in between. Okay, so I'm going to push this down. I didn't wax. I'm not worried about it because I've used this transfer several times, but you can wax to add a protective layer. I'm going to go in with my colonial blue. That is way too much, girl. Way too much, but that's okay. And we're just going to add, now you could do the stars in gold if you wanted to. I'm just going to kind of keep with the red and blue. Cover this up. There we go. And lift. That looks good. I'm going to dry it, and then we're going to add one little star to this side, and then we'll do the stripes. It still wouldn't. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, well. I should have thought about that, Lisa. It's okay. Hi, Diane. How are you? All right. That looks good. I'm just going to go in over here and just add one single star. Had I turned it like, well, I guess it doesn't matter. All right. There we go. I will clean these after my live because we are a little bit on a time crunch. So, but we've used this transfer quite a bit the last couple of days. Painting some flamingos. Melinda, I saw your post of those flamingos. Melinda, I might need you to paint me a door hanger. That might need to happen soon. Thank you so much for sharing that. All right, we're going to go in with our stripes. We used this sucker quite a bit last night. I'm just going to line up the lines on top of her legs, push down, and where did my cherry go? We're going to use our cherry to do the lines. And then the next part is all the distressing and then putting it together. So if you haven't done so, comment that word angel. We're going to do a giveaway at the end of my live. Like I always do. I give away some Happy Meal, which is usually like a little mini wood cutout. Ooh, there she is. Check out my girl. Look at her cute little leggings. I'm doing better today, Diane. Now you could totally switch it up. You could do stars on the leggings and then stripes on the wings, however you want to do it. Okay, so now here comes the fun part, is putting the bad boy together. Hi, Craft Crazy Company. I know I've asked your name before. I want to say it's Amanda, but I could be totally wrong. Remind me of your name, please. If you could. Oh, y'all. Oh, if you didn't catch my live last night, my dogs were barking, so I let them in. And then they were like children and getting into everything. And y'all, they made a giant mess while I was live yesterday. Giant mess. It's like, of course they did. Of course they did. All right. Let's start distressing. So I'm going to pull out my Distress Oxide. I'm trying to decide. I want brown. Kimberly. I know you've told me before. I apologize. Usually I'm pretty good with names. So, thank you, Anita. Ooh, making an eagle wreath. I'm going to go in and I'm going to distress the edges of my wings. Now, y'all, this part is totally optional. If the distressing is not your style, then don't worry about it. Personally, I think when you go in and you add these little details, it kind of makes the project come to life. You could totally leave it however you want. You know, like if you like it just plain, then just do that. Everybody has their own preferences. All right, a little bit of there. And I'm going to start gluing it. So I need to do her hair next first. So we need to add some yellow, which I don't have yellow. I got this. That's like more of a green. Woo! Yeah, they were being bad boys last night. Bad. Well, I'm not quite sure how to distress the hair. How should we do this? How should we do this? Y'all tell me in the comments while I'm going to go in and distress the dress. Oop, that dropped. So I like to use distress crayons. The way I learned is take them, apply it to the bottom of a makeup sponge. How should I distress the hair? What do y'all think? And I'm just going to go around the edge of her little dress. Or do I just leave it? Or do I just distress it with brown? And just add little brown streaks of the Distress Oxide. Hi, Jamie. How are you? What do y'all think? Make it curly. Just oh, Miss Teresa. Miss Teresa's really trying to challenge me. My thing is, I don't know. I have my paint pens. Maybe brown or gold. I have my paint pens. And I know this doesn't look like it's doing much, but it is adding to it. I'm good. Brown. I was thinking of just keeping it simple. Just because I am on a little bit of a time crunch. My painting did take me quite a bit. All right, a little bit more. I'm gonna do, that doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, y'all, we totally forgot to paint her collar, which I don't know where that went. Ooh! How do I lose things? I know how. I misplaced them. Oh, heck. She had a little collar, and I just had it. Here it is. We'll paint that here in a second. What color should her collar be? Red? I'm thinking red. Oh, my word. Put the color on the corner of the sponge and drag it the way you want to highlight. The thing is, I don't have a good... I see what you're saying. Okay. Oh, my gosh. I wish I... I'm stressing. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, Alex. I'm over here just talking to myself, y'all. All right, here we go. We're going to try what Miss Lorna is saying. No. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Okay, start over. We may just keep it really simple. Y'all, I'm over here just laughing at myself. That was not great. I'm just going to go in with my finger dauber. Oh my gosh. We're just going to keep it. This may look funny, but it is what it is at this point, y'all. Okay, that doesn't look terrible. Doesn't look terrible. We're just going to keep it. Don't come at me for that. I know it doesn't look great. All right, let's glue this. Okay. And then we need to glue her wings, and her wings are up pretty close to her hair. Well, that looks funny like that. Okay, we want her wings like right there. Glue this down. The cobbler too? What's the cobbler? This is why I love coming on and crafting with y'all, because y'all teach me new things too. I love it. All right, so here's what we have. Okay, then we're gonna add her little hair. Ooh, she is a cutie patootie, y'all. All right, get this on here. Let it sit up. Quit messing with it. I just want to make sure that her head up here is covered. There we go. All right, we'll do her face here in a second. All right, let's paint the collar. Red or white? Do you want it to be the red color or the like light buttermilk color? Oh, dauber. Dauber. I'm like, what's a cobbler? Oh gosh, y'all. I'm a mess. All right, let's distress the heart with this. I wish I had time to do some splatter. I think the splatter would kind of bring it all together, but we're out of time, so I kind of have to hurry. White color. Thanks, Katrina. Yes, so y'all, this cutout is 20% off today only until midnight. So if you like this, go grab it. I think it's normally like 14 bucks, and it's 12. I want to say it's 12 to 12 and a half inches tall. But if you want it in a bigger size, just send me a message and I can do that for you. The white, okay. All right, let me paint this really quickly. We're just gonna use this. We're gonna do our light buttermilk. All right. You could do red, you could do the light buttermilk, whatever color you want to do. All right, we'll let that dry for a second. Let's go to her face. I'm going to add some blush to her cheeks. I just use cosmetic blush. Go to the Dollar Tree, buy some cheap old blush, and make it work. Thanks, y'all. I apologize that I'm kind of having to hurry. But I want to be respectful, so I'm trying to finish my craft as quickly as I can. I want her cheeks to be bam. All right, then I'm going to use... I'm going to use the end of this to do her eyes. That's blue. I need black. I need black, black, black. Right here. A little bit of black. And I'm making a big old mess, y'all. Per usual. I got a little bit of that red where I don't want it, but that's okay. There we go. All right. Boone Dawson. She is adorable. All right, one more coat of this light buttermilk. See, y'all, I have too much stuff on my table, and I'm making a big old mess. All right. There we go. That's done. Boone says hello. That's my Australian Shepherd. All right. Little hands here. Let's glue those. I think I have an hour. Oh, is that true? If that's the case, and I'm going to distress this in white. She's coming together, y'all. She's coming together. I need a new dauber. That's got too many different. I might go around her dress and do it in white now. I don't know if Miss Tracy's here. I don't know if she's still watching. All right. She is so cute. Now the splatter on the dress would kind of bring this all together, I think. You don't want to see my table, yeah. You want to know how, exactly. I got too much stuff on my table. All right. Let me hit that with the dryer. We'll distress that. We'll distress her little leggings. And then, y'all, we're going to be done. So if you like this project, please hit the heart button. Comment the word angel. And you will get the supply list, including the link to this cute little angel. She is the first link in that message. And like I said, it's 20% off today. So it's like normally $14 and you can get it for like $11.20. Okay, thank you, Lisa. Oh, no. And I do need to hurry. Thank you. Yes. I try not to go over my time just because, you know, got to be respectful to others. I know. She's so cute. I'm hurrying. I got black on my finger, so I got to be careful. All right. We got to do her mouth. They're letting the crafters go an hour today, but the crafter following you will still. Gotcha, Shannon. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Let's go. I need to glue the heart. Robbie, send me a message. I will absolutely add it to your order. You just got to send me a good old message. I think I like it straight. Thank you, Jamie. Okay. I wasn't sure when that was starting. I saw her message about it, but I wasn't sure. I thought it was next week. Okay. There's what we have. That makes sense now. I understand. Okay. Oh my gosh, this black keeps getting everywhere. Ah, All right. Let this all set up. We will add some white lines to kind of bring it together because I do think, oh my gosh, look how cute she is. And I just messed up that star. All right. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so we're going to add some dots to her cheeks. Should the mouth be black or should we do it white? Should the mouth be black or should we do it white? I'm just going to go in. I'm just going to add my little details. Yes, I appreciate you. Do the same thing on our star. I have that you've inspired me. Yay! Black, okay. I've been eyeing her for a while too. And I was just like, you know what? Today's the day. We're going to do it today. All right. Black, 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 or red. I think black. So let's do, I wish they had those markers in black. These, I love this white paint pen. That's kind of my favorite white paint pen. There we go. Look at her cute little face. And then we got to do her, oh, no mouth. I did a mouth. You could totally do it without a mouth. I think she looks pretty cute with her mouth, though. All right, I'm going to go in and add the dots. To her bow. Not loving the dots on here. I'm almost wondering if I should have done lines. I don't like that. I'm not loving the dots. So, I'm just going to take a wet wipe. I'm not loving the dots. We're almost done, y'all. We're so close. I am going to add my Distress Oxide to her little leggings. Ooh, she cute. All right. I'm trying to figure out what we should do with this. Let me paint it real quick because I don't like... We're almost there, y'all. We are so close. I got 5 minutes. All right. Should we do polka dots? And I think those dots are too small. I think that's the issue. So I'm wondering, should we do lines or should we do polka dots? I'm trying to see where those tools that Miss Sue sent me. They're in here somewhere. There they are. And I could do bigger polka dots with this. She is super cute. Oh gosh. I'm getting stuff everywhere on her. Just lines. My big old hands with all sorts of stuff. There we go. Just lines. Okay. All right, let me dry that. And then we'll do the lines. Would 18-inch be better? Yes, DD, an 18-inch would be better. I don't know the cost off the top of my head. But it'd probably be in the ballpark of like 20 to 25. See, I like the polka dots too. Let's do polka dots. All right. I'm going to use my big old dauber here. Miss Sue bought these for me. She sent them to me. And I'm actually going to use the light buttermilk color to do the dots. Oh yeah, that's much better. Those dots were just way too small. Comment the word. I'll put the link. I know you're a page, so I don't want to. I know a page can't message a page. You can comment the word angel to get the link, but I will drop the link to the angel in the comments here in just a second. What was I doing? That was not smart, Alex. There we go. I'm doing everything else uniform, and then I just go in willy-nilly. I love her. These are, they're called embossing stylus. Embossing stylus, and that will, I don't have them added to my Amazon storefront, but I can add them. I'm going to change those lines to black real quick. Or to brown. Those white lines, and then we'll be done. Hi, Billy. Let me get this dry. We are pretty much done. I need to go over right here with the paint. That looks good. We're going to go in with brown. No, we'll do black. Okay, that looks better. It has a little bit of white in it, but it's not the end of the world. All right, here she is. What do y'all think? I'm going to fix this little part where I wiped up some of the paint that I got on there. I left a little bit of a watermark. Just going to go in, cover that up. But it does add a little bit of texture to the dress. But there she is. And she does have holes to hang. What do y'all think? Look how cute she is. Ah! Oh my gosh, I love her. We did it, y'all. We hit this one out of the park too. Oh my gosh, I love her. No, leave it. Don't touch it anymore. But there she is. I do think the only thing I would have changed is I would have made this the same color as her hair. I responded, Dee Dee. I did answer you. I said I don't know off the top of my head how much that would be. I can do it, but I'm guessing the ballpark range would be anywhere from 20 to 25 to do a 16 to 18 inch one of these. So there she is. She does hang. You can use wire. I'm just going to throw jute on her for time. But let me drop the link to her in the comments. She is on sale today. If you go to thecreativellama.com, she's right there on the front page. But I will drop her in the comments. Here is the link. You're good. You're good, Dee Dee. I just dropped the link in the comments to this size. If you want a custom size, you can just send me a message and I can let you know pricing. I do think this in a big old door hanger would be super cute. That did not work. We're going to do our giveaway. Let me get this on here. But what do y'all think of our girl? She is so cute. I think this would be a great add-on to like a wreath. You could attach her to a wreath. Or you could just hang her. It's whatever you want to do. Let me just get this tied. And I'll show y'all. I wanted to do a wire hanger, but there she is. Look how cute our girl is. She is adorable. Like I said, I would have changed this to the same yellow. That's the only thing I would change on this project. What do y'all think? Ah, she's so cute. And this stuff is still, the paint's still drying. So that's why it looks a little splotchy. Look how cute our girl is. All right, let's pick a winner. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me, okay? So the way that my giveaways work is I tell you a word to comment. You comment that word, and then I'll say, you know, the 8th person who comments that word will win today. We're going to do 2 giveaways, okay? So let's comment the word. And I need her in my life. Yes. I'm going to drop the comments to our girl, the cutout I'll drop the link to the cutout in the comments so you can go grab her while she's on sale. Or if you want to add her to an order, you can send me a message. Totally up to you. So let's do the word cherry, since we use the color cherry. Comment the word cherry. I'm going to do the 4th person to comment that word and the 10th person to comment that word. So comment the word cherry. The 4th and 10th person will be our winners. So look how cute she is. I don't know. What should we name her? Sally? I don't know. Well, let's see if she'll fit on our signpost. All right. Doreen was 1, Mary was 2, Katrina was 3, Holly, girl, you got some good luck. Holly, you were number 4. Susie was 5, Lisa was 6, Diane was 7, Dee Dee was 8, Crystal Reeves was 9, and Cheryl Willinger, you were number 10. So Miss Holly and Miss Cheryl, you are today's winners. Please send me a message saying, hey, I won, and I will send you the form. So I glued my signpost wrong. This guy needs to go up here. Had I glued it correctly, she would hang on our large signpost. Okay? So this is also on my website. This is $15. Just search large signpost on the website and it should pull up. But it will hang there as well. Okay? All right, y'all. Miss America. We can name her Miss America. Yay, you got your angel. Thank you so much for your order. I appreciate it. Thanks, y'all. She's so cute. Okay, y'all have a great rest of your day. I might be on, ooh, Julie for July. I like that. That's cute. I might be on tomorrow. I'm not quite sure. So just make sure you're in the broadcast channel to know when I'm live. That's the best way to be updated. Right down there in the pinned comment where it says comment angel, open up that message. There's a link in there. Click on that and join the broadcast channel. I think it's 18 inches tall. I think. It's like 15 to 18 inches tall. Maybe not. Yeah, that's probably about right. So, all right, y'all. Have a great rest of your day. I will see all of y'all later. And you know what? Go check out our angel because she's on sale. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys. Maybe, if I can turn it off. Where's my button? Ah, okay. Bye, y'all.